from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Xander Bogaerts, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now the first pitch. Bo Bichette is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And there's one down now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, Kevin Biggio is a guy to watch for me. He's such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the American League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play, and I hope he puts on a show today.
Here's Joe Panik. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knees. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
That is third. The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Digging in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And now the first pitch. Panik stands at first with one out. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and his side is retired. One left for Toronto. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Alek Manoah gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now it's Mark Canha. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Well, both those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Swinging a shot toward right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the runner will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Manoah is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. A runner at second, nobody out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Right to him. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting good.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
And And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Fouled off. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
That is big. The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And now, Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The set and the 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. Second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the 2nd inning now from Fenway Park. The Red Sox on top, 2-0. Now at the plate is George Springer. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now the first pitch. Down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
That is good. The right user.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up outdeeded. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parts. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, another foul ball. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. The average to start play at .315. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Samardzija has his target. Here he comes 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays 0. So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hernandez, a former Dodger. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Christian.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Right side, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays nothing. And now in the box, Reese McGuire comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming, here it is.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Devers shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Next up, Bo Bichette. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Samardzija's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. From the belt, the pitch lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success, and they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Alex Verdugo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mark Canha will be next. Ripped down the line. A foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Short, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently third on the Red Sox in that department. So next to hit is Mark Canha. Pitch of the AB now. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D.
One gone here in the Boston third. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the AB on its way. That's popped up. Biggio ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Verdugo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
When the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this, but they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here at Fenway. It's now 4-0 Boston. Now to bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as we begin the top of the 4th.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Verdugo looks up. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 23 for him thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-0 now. Here it comes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Santander. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Griffin.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit well towards the hole. Bluffed by Bogarts. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in for Boston, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony Santander.
First delivery to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next up for the Red Sox, Bobby Dalbec struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Tellez has room in foul territory. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in will be Kevin Biggio. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Biggio, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft. Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
That ball got him right there.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
In now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one yanked just foul. hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
The bat, number 11.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on the way.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit down the line at first. The 1-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. 2 men on, 2 out. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. Set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. Too
high, and it's 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next. And that's in there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs. 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the inning now. From the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
The catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, catch inside. Two balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Bounce to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to bat will be Alex Verdugo, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3-0 now. Mark Hanna will be next. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Two down, no one on base. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Hanna. And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Swinging a ground ball to third.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 0-2 once more is a ball below the zone.
The count is 1-2.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So now into the box is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Teoscar Hernandez will be next. payoff pitch home. Raises him. A strikeout looking. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First delivery to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized Cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
George Springer the next to hit, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set and the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Samardzija sets. Here he comes 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ross Stripling enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Ross Stripling.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Pitch on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Stripling playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
and that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Stripling tossed a little over 85 innings so far. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. 1-1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Set and the 2-1 pitch lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3. Rafael Devers is on deck. Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. A bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. At the plate, Anthony Santander. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's gone 2 for 6. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Devers at third, Santander at second with one away. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 24 home runs for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Steven Matz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Kike Hernandez.
Second base.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
A good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 4 for 9. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 out with the man at first. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
To the plate now, Mark Cannon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Two down, runners at first and second. Swinging a ball line softly down the line and right. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. It is now 8-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
that's over,
ball.
but low. It's a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and one, here it comes.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Popped him up. Vasquez is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 7.
Next to stand in is Reese McGuire, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now the first pitch. A little bouncer. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. And that misses, ball 1. No hits to this point. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The bat, number 11.
Next, here is Bo Bichette, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
From the stretch. McGuire on third with 2 out. High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, D'Lo, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
At the plate now, Joe Panic. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line hard to center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Boston's out in front, 8-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
That's popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now to the plate, here is Rafael Devers. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
Next to dig in, Anthony Santander, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Marcus Walden has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the AB on its way. They haven't played perfectly. It's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now to Oscar Hernandez. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping in now, George Springer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Walden has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A ball and a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Set. Here comes the 1-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next it'll be Rendell Grichuk. First offering on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Hernandez at second with 2 down. Outside, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the payoff pitch. making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And there's one away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 8 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two. 2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Christian Vasquez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
There's the 2-1 home.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Now batting.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Alex Verdugo will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 3.
Reese McGuire waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count still full, 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Biggio on at first, nobody out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
1-2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swinging bunt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ready with the 2-2. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So stepping in is Bo Bichette, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And now the first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, one pitch on its way.
1-1.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Hirokazu Sawamura answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. To the plate now, Joe Pennant. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1, here it comes. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ready now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So the next to bat will be Teoscar Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Count remains full. swing and a liner. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox are back in the win column again. They take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. 8-4 the final this afternoon. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeff Samardzija earns his team-leading 11th win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets.